Hey, yeah. So we're gonna try it. We're playing some different mediums and forms of media. Uh, right now, we haven't used. We have this clip art program, and that's what we're recording on. And then we're using our audio box USB 96 Personas interface, and this is the microphone MXL 990. And so we have a couple of things. It's hooked up. When we start playing on our pedal board, there is a lagging delay between when the pedal board kicks on and the microphone turns out, and then vice versa. So if you're gonna play into one, the other one gets negated. But we also had where we played the guitar and the microphone overwhelmed, so it was like, near on clipping. It wouldn't blend easily. So excuse me, if we're gonna record our microphone area and our guitar, Pro Tools would allow us to adjust. So but if we try to sing and talk at the same time while recording through, it's not going to work. But Pro Tools, so we'll have to have Pro Tools set up with 2 tracks, one being audio 1, audio 2, so one being the guitar, one being the microphone, and then we're recording through our clip art here for our video. But this angle sucks. The camera, I wish I could vertical it and then, or do something. I'd have to have it backed up and higher because we're trying to work it through the computer itself. Now I gotta go external camera USB ported. It's a good mountain pillar right there. And then that would look down on the whole studio thing. And then I gotta mix and master before I post. But then we'll be able to get to live stream it and put on a show for like a Friday, Saturday, whatever day. Then we'll live stream it, and then it'll be available concert form, product placement, intermissions, talking shit. Right now we've been watching the Saw series, and we're on Saw 3. Not as I appreciate this shit. I don't want to get into it right now. That's how much. But so creative. Think about it, man. You go to school to be a doctor. You go to school to be a dentist. You go to school to do this. You go to in the military. You go to a trade school. You go to this. These people went to school, or at least had their methods to study things that make us go fucking wow. And then historically, they're like, little pinpoints. What was the first movie that you watched in the movie theater? Mine was Gremlins. I was a little bit, and I fucking remember that shit. And I wouldn't sit down, and that was cool. I was in the back of the theater, behind every seat. I wasn't being a shithead nuisance, but I mean, I was a little antsy pantses, and I stood up there and I watched the fucking movie, and like everybody else, I wasn't down in the front and trying to be held. Come on, give me a break. Too many tangents. Could be like, whatever. Hi, how are you? And good evening, good day. I love you, and we'll see how this one goes.